The Sean "Diddy" Combs trial just exploded with shocking revelations. A juror's dismissal for lying, a courtroom leak infuriating the judge, and Kanye West's bold courthouse appearance rocked day 24. Prosecutors unveiled texts and raid evidence, firearms, drugs, and more, exposing Combs' inner circle. With Law and Crime's Elizabeth Milner's Frontline reporting, we're breaking down every pivotal moment. Subscribe now and dive into a case that's gripping the world. The Sean "Diddy" Combs trial exploded with drama as juror number 6 was dramatically dismissed, rocking the courtroom. The judge uncovered a tangle of lies about the juror's residency, claiming to live in the Bronx during jury selection but later admitting to a New Jersey address after a casual comment about crazy traffic. Grilled in private chambers, the juror's story crumbled, revealing he'd skewed answers to snag a seat on this blockbuster case. The judge, fuming, called it a direct threat to the trial's integrity, refusing to let the deception slide. Combs' defense team cried foul, accusing prosecutors of targeting the juror for racial reasons. But the judge stood firm, prioritizing trust over optics. This wasn't just a procedural blip, it was a high-stakes showdown that had everyone buzzing. Was the juror a confused everyman or a calculated player? With the trial already a media circus, this scandal cranks up the tension, leaving viewers desperate to see what curveball comes next in this wild legal saga. Combs' defense team unleashed a fiery counterattack to save juror number 6, turning the courtroom into a battleground. Facing the judge's plan to boot the juror for residency inconsistencies, attorneys, led by the relentless Mark Agnifilo, argued the juror's slip-ups didn't undermine his ability to serve. They championed the juror as a vital part of a hard-won diverse panel, accusing prosecutors of a racially motivated plot to oust him. Painting a relatable picture, they noted many New Yorkers split time between states, making the juror's situation no big deal. The judge, unmoved, insisted the jurors shifting stories. Bronx one day, New Jersey the next, eroded trust in the process. This clash wasn't just about one juror. It was a strategic power play to challenge the prosecution's narrative. The defense's bold stand electrified the courtroom, leaving viewers hooked on whether their diversity plea would sway the judge or if integrity would win out. Every moment in this trial feels like a high-stakes poker game, and audiences can't look away. With juror number 6's dismissal, an alternate juror leaped into the fray, keeping the Diddy trial's pulse racing. This wasn't a fresh face. The alternate had been in the courtroom from day one, absorbing every jaw-dropping detail, from scandalous texts to raid revelations. As jurors shuffled seats in the box, the subtle shift hinted at a new dynamic, with the alternate now poised to shape deliberations. The defense had battled to keep the original juror, fearing a less diverse jury, but the judge's swift swap underscored the court's readiness for chaos. Alternates are the trial's safety net, and this one's ready to dive into the case's dark corners, from alleged freak-offs to firearm stashes. For viewers, the switch sparks intrigue. Will the alternate's fresh perspective tilt the jury's vibe? Could their take on graphic evidence shake things up? With the trial hurtling toward its climax, this new player's every move is must-watch, fueling anticipation for how they'll navigate the explosive evidence ahead. Just as the courtroom caught its breath, a chilling new twist emerged. A second juror received a creepy text from an unknown sender asking, "Are you the juror that's going to be dismissed?" This bombshell, first reported by TMZ, sent shivers through the trial, exposing the jury's vulnerability in a non-sequestered setup. Jurors head home nightly, dodging a media storm, but this eerie message suggests someone's watching. The judge, already rattled by a separate leak, urged jurors to shun case-related news and toss their phones, but took no immediate action. Fans are buzzing. Is this a prank or a sinister attempt to sway the trial? The lack of sequestration, a hot debate online, has viewers questioning if jurors can stay untainted in this megawatt case. With no answers yet, the mystery text looms large, amplifying the trial's unpredictability. This is more than a legal drama. It's a thriller, and audiences are glued, waiting to see if this juror faces heat or if darker forces are at play. The Diddy trial took a sinister turn when the judge, visibly ticked off, slammed both sides over a leaked article spilling secrets from a sealed juror discussion. The courtroom had been cleared for a private talk about juror number 6, but somehow, details hit the press, igniting a firestorm. The judge hauled prosecutor Maureen Comey and defense attorney Mark Agnifilo to the bench, demanding answers about who violated the court's order. Both denied involvement, leaving the leaker's identity a tantalizing puzzle. The judge's threat of criminal contempt charges sent a jolt through the room, signaling he's taking no prisoners. Tied to the juror drama and a mysterious text, this breach cranks up the trial stakes, hinting at unseen players pulling strings. For viewers, it's pure intrigue. Who's the mole? Could this derail justice? With Kanye's cameo and bombshell evidence already stealing the show, the leak adds a cloak and dagger vibe, ensuring fans stay riveted for the next shocking twist in this legal roller coaster. Picture this: the Sean Diddy Combs trial, already a pressure cooker of scandal, gets a jolt of pure Hollywood drama when Kanye West, or Ye as he's now known, rolls up to the courthouse like a rock star. The rap legend, a longtime friend of Combs, tried to waltz into the main courtroom but got sent to the media overflow room with Combs' son, Christian, and pal Charlie Luke Chi. Kanye's 20-minute cameo was pure chaos. Here one moment, gone the next, leaving everyone buzzing. Was he there to back his buddy or just flex his star power? The jury didn't catch the show, but the internet sure did, with fans speculating if more A-listers are waiting in the wings. This trial's a circus, with juror scandals and damning texts already stealing headlines. Kanye's stunt cranks the drama to 11, keeping you glued to your screen, wondering what wild twist is coming next in this blockbuster case. Buckle up, this is must-watch TV. Hold on to your seats, because paralegal Anna Sanker brought the heat to the Diddy trial, peeling back the curtain on a mountain of digital dirt. Her job? Sifting through summary charts packed with text messages, audio files, and documents that lay bare the inner workings of Combs' world. The star of her testimony was Christina Coram, Combs' former chief of staff, whose messages allegedly show her orchestrating freak-off events like a pro. From 2016 to 2024, these texts reveal hotel bookings, escort arrangements, and even orders for supplies like baby oil. Sanker's charts were a roadmap of scandal, with voice memos and messages to assistants like Dave Shirley exposing gritty details. The jury was locked in, and you will be too. This is a front row seat to a music mogul's empire unraveling. Every text is a clue, and the courtroom's electric with anticipation. Will these digital breadcrumbs seal Combs' fate? You won't want to miss a second of this jaw-dropping drama. Get ready for a bombshell that rocked the Diddy trial, a flood of text messages exposing the dark logistics of alleged freak-off events. Spanning 2016 to 2024, these texts, laid out in chilling summary charts, put Christina Coram center stage, coordinating hotel rooms, escorts, and even baby oil like it's just another Tuesday. Messages to assistants like Dave Shirley and Ryan Lopez spill the tea, requests for Gatorade, chicken noodle soup, and four-season setups, with one 2016 chat casually mentioning wild king nights and a need to re-up on baby oil. The prosecution's painting a picture of a slick operation, with Combs' inner circle enabling his alleged crimes. For you, these texts are a wild peek into a secret world, each one a puzzle piece in the racketeering and sex trafficking charges. The courtroom's buzzing, and fans are losing it, dying to know how these messages will tip the scales. This trial's a roller coaster, and every reveal pulls you deeper into the chaos. The prosecution in the Diddy trial dropped a bombshell so big it left the courtroom stunned. Records tying Combs to escort Jules Theodore's 2009 travel and hotel stays. Through razor-sharp summary charts, jurors saw flight logs from LAX to JFK, bookings at New York's London Hotel, and American Express charges, all linked to Combs' account. These weren't random trips. They were meticulously planned, with Jules, Combs, and Cassie Ventura's names tied to a $218,000 credit card statement for August 2009 alone. Texts from Cassie to Jules, like, "Have a safe flight," and "Happy birthday," add a personal twist to the cold hard data. The prosecution's connecting the dots, showing a pattern of alleged sex trafficking with travel and money trails. For viewers, it's like a crime thriller unfolding live, every receipt and text a nail in the case's coffin. Will this evidence lock in the charges? The tension's unreal, and you're hooked, waiting for the next bombshell to drop in this high-stakes drama. Things got messy in the Diddy trial, literally, when prosecutors unveiled hotel invoices revealing serious damage from alleged freak-off events. Picture this: a $500 charge for trash drapes under assistant Phil Pine's name and a $1,000 hit for ruined linens at the Laredo Hotel, booked by Ryan Lopez, another Combs aide. These weren't minor oopsies. They screamed chaos, with Combs American Express footing the bill. The prosecution's painting a vivid picture of wild nights leaving destruction in their wake, tying these incidents to the racketeering and sex trafficking charges. For you, It's a front-row ticket to a scandal that's equal parts shocking and gripping. These invoices aren't just receipts. They're proof of a lifestyle that's now under a microscope. The courtroom's buzzing, and fans are glued, wondering how these damages fit into the bigger puzzle. Will they sway the jury? Every detail's a cliffhanger, pulling you deeper into this wild legal saga that's got the world talking. Of text messages and calls from March 2016 laid bare the chaos of the infamous Intercontinental Hotel incident. Presented through gripping summary charts, prosecutors unveiled a minute-by-minute breakdown of Combs' alleged assault on Cassie Ventura, a cornerstone of the sex trafficking charges. The timeline kicks off with Combs calling Cassie at 6:04 p.m., followed by her coordinating with an escort agency for a freak-off that night. As the evening spirals, unanswered calls from Combs pile up, and texts from escort Skylar reveal plans shifting to 3 a.m. By March 5th, photos of Cassie's bruises, taken in an Uber, sunglasses hiding a black eye, flash across the courtroom, gut-punching the jury. Texts show Combs' panic, texting "cops are here," and "I'm getting arrested," while Cassie pleads, "You're sick for thinking what you've done is okay." The flurry of messages between Combs, Cassie, and staff like Christina Coram paints a frantic cover-up attempt. For viewers, this is true crime gold, every text a pulse-racing clue to Combs' alleged control and abuse. Will this timeline seal his fate? You can't look away from this electrifying drama. The Diddy trial turned into a blockbuster crime scene reveal when Special Agent Andre Lamont took the stand, detailing the jaw-dropping March 2024 raid on Combs' sprawling Los Angeles mansion. Picture this: federal agents storming a lavish estate with 3 buildings, main house, sauna, and studio, uncovering a stash that screams scandal. Inside a master bedroom nightstand, 6 manila envelopes marked K tested positive for ketamine, alongside earrings and iPads. A closet safe held Combs' passport, cash, and MDMA Molly. But the real shocker? A staggering 600 bottles of baby oil and 900 bottles of Astroglide, neatly stacked like a bizarre inventory. The security room upped the ante, revealing firearms, Ruger and Smith & Wesson rifles, a Glock pistol, and a drum magazine with 60 rounds. One rifle's serial number was suspiciously sanded off, fueling the prosecution's racketeering narrative. For viewers, this is like a Hollywood thriller come to life, each item a piece of a dark puzzle. Was this a mogul's empire or a criminal lair? The courtroom's buzzing, and you're hooked, waiting for the next explosive reveal in this high-octane trial. The Diddy trial detonated with tension when prosecutors showcased a cache of firearms seized from Combs' LA mansion, painting him as a menacing criminal mastermind. Special Agent Andre Lamont revealed a security room loaded with heavy artillery, a bolt-action Ruger rifle, a semi-automatic AR-15, a Glock pistol, and a 60-round drum magazine, with one rifle's serial number eerily sanded off. The prosecution argues these weapons, detailed in the indictment, were tools of intimidation, used to control victims and witnesses in Combs' alleged racketeering empire. The sheer firepower, 3 AR-15s and 59 rounds, sent shockwaves through the courtroom, suggesting a fortress ready for war. But the defense fired back, hinting these guns belonged to a professional security team, not a crime lord. For viewers, this is edge-of-your-seat stuff. Are these weapons proof of a sinister operation, or just a celebrity's over-the-top protection? The stakes couldn't be higher, with each piece of evidence tightening the noose or bolstering Combs' defense. You're glued to this legal showdown, craving answers as the trial's drama rockets to new heights. The defense in the Diddy trial came out guns blazing, tearing into the prosecution's raid evidence with surgical precision. Attorney Mark Agnifilo grilled Special Agent Andre Lamont, poking holes in the chain of custody for the firearms found in Combs' security room. Were the rifles moved before photos were taken? Was the gun safe tampered with? Agnifilo pressed hard, revealing the door to the security room was open, but Lamont couldn't confirm if it was locked or photographed pre-raid. The defense's angle? These guns were for legitimate security, confined to one room, not scattered in kids' bedrooms. And that massive haul of 600 baby oil bottles and 900 Astroglide containers? Agnifilo got Lamont to admit he'd only seen such a stash once in 60 searches, downplaying its sinister vibe. For viewers, this is a masterclass in courtroom chess, every question a move to unravel the prosecution's narrative. Was the raid sloppy, or is Combs hiding something darker? The thumbs-up Combs gave Agnifilo says the defense smells blood. You're hooked, dying to see if these challenges sway the jury in this pulse-pounding trial. The courtroom crackled with drama when prosecutors called out Sean Combs for nodding during cross-examination, accusing him of trying to sway the jury. Lead prosecutor Maureen Comey flagged the behavior, noting Combs' subtle head bobs during Special Agent Lamont's grilling and Jane's testimony, hinting at juror influence. The judge, who'd previously warned Combs against such moves, threatening a limiting instruction or even ejection, didn't go nuclear this time but noted it's tough to police every reaction from a human defendant. Defense attorney Brian Steele leaped to Combs' side, insisting his client's been a model of professionalism, but the moment was tense. Everyone knew the judge's patience was thin. For viewers, this is pure courtroom theater. Is Combs playing a dangerous game, or is the prosecution overreaching? Every glance and gesture is now under a microscope, amplifying the trial's high-stakes vibe. With juror scandals and explosive evidence already dominating headlines, Combs' behavior adds fuel to the fire. You're riveted, wondering if this subtle nod could spark a bigger courtroom clash or tip the scales in this electrifying legal battle. That concludes our deep dive into the latest from the Sean Combs trial, a saga marked by juror controversies, leaked confidences, and evidence that strikes at the heart of the allegations. From Kanye West's brief courthouse visit to texts exposing alleged criminal logistics, each revelation deepens the stakes in this pivotal case. As the prosecution builds its narrative and the defense counters with strategic precision, the question looms: will justice prevail, or will Combs evade accountability? Stay with us for every twist in this unfolding drama. Subscribe, enable notifications, and share your insights in the comments below. What do you make of the prosecution's case, and can the defense turn the tide? Thank you for engaging with this critical story, and we'll return with more incisive coverage as the trial progresses. Until then, stay informed.